Hey guys, in this section of our course, we will start to use Rust for practical purposes. So what are we going to do in this whole section? So first of all, we need to install Rust and also install whatever other software we're going to need throughout our project. Now, the good news is the installation is really simple, and we're going to have also time in that video to set up a Hello World project and run it, okay? And maybe have a look at what the setup project is and how it achieves its purpose. Next up, we're going to look at the package manager. Now, the package manager for Rust is called Cargo, and it will allow us to create projects, run projects, build documentation, and so on. So in this video, we will see what the Cargo package manager can do for us. Next up, we will look at user input. So how can we get input from the console in our program so that we allow for some variability in our data. Next up, we're going to look at comments, and in addition to that, we're going to look at how we build documentation for our projects. Okay, we will build documentation for our Hello World project, and we will run it in a browser to see the output that we get. And finally, we will look at how we can print values to the console. Okay, we won't go into too much detail since at that point we won't have discussed about too many concepts like variables and things like that, but that will allow us to print out some information to the console, and we will see how we can get various pieces of information, assemble it all into a string that is printable to the console so that it will allow us to later on maybe debug our code or find out how things work. All right, so that's the structure for our section. Now let's go ahead and start installing our Rust environment.